Ringo Ichiban. Well, the name means the first wind of spring, according to the rules, so I have to trust that. This game is from designer Bruno Cathala and from BlackRock Games. It's very abstract, and it is about getting 4 in a row. Oh, don't go. It's more than that, you know. It's actually kind of interesting choices in this game. It's more than just connect 4. So this time I'm going to explain you the rules, and because there is a lot of choices to go in this game actually. So it's very tactical, and just let's dig in here.
Hello.
In this game it's about to get the first to get 5 points. If you do that, you win the game. Also, the game comes with these stickers, and I think you're going to apply them on these discs here. Only the discs are rather small. I think that is what they're for. I don't see what else they can be used for. Well, this is the board, and the yellow side has this exact same details as the red side, except for the color, of course. So it's very easy to get into. And this here shows you the flow of the game, from start to finish for each round. And this shows you how to score points. So if I manage to get 4 of my flowers, like so, in a square, I get 1 point and the round is over. And that is a round. So we start over until one player has 5 points. If I manage to get 5 in a row in a diagonal like this, I get 5 points immediately and just win. 4 in a row, either vertically or horizontally or diagonally, is 2 or 3 points respectively. Each round I will have access to 3 of these flowers, and I just shuffle them randomly at first and choose 3. And then, secretly, I will look at them. 1, 5 and 6. It is not a 9 because it only goes from 1 to 8, so you know that. Anyway, I'm going to choose one of these numbers. The lower the number, the higher the chances that I go first. So I'm going to choose 1 just to make sure I go first. And my opponent chooses a flower as well. Then, simultaneously, we'll flip it over, like so. So I have 1, so I am the little guy. It says here on this this sheet, the big guy or little guy. Let's decide this. Okay, first the little guy puts his flower on the dark petal, like so. Next, the big guy will place his flower anywhere. So you can choose to place any available flower petal, like maybe the purple frog, and he moves this to an adjacent petal. Next, the little guy chooses to do a group of petals and just move in one space. So there's red this time. I can choose to do this maybe, or this maybe. Just move it in one space. Then the big guy will take 1 petal and just flip it over, like so. And indicating the next spot the little guy in the next round will have to place his flower. New round, I take 1 more flower. Oops. And I look at those and choose again. So we'll play like this until one player has reached one of these criteria here, and then until one player has 5 points. And until that happens, we reset the field by flipping all the petals over to the light side, remove all the flowers, and put the frogs back on their spaces, the start spaces, like so. So the map will of course look different from round to round. And that's the game. Well, there we have it. It is deceptionally simple and very, very beautiful. Just look at the coloring and the Japanese theme. So I think Bruno Cathala has a thing for Japanese culture at the moment, because he has many games right now with that theming. But I like it, I do. The game itself is very interesting actually. It seems very simple, and it is, but you have a lot of choices to go through in this game. Okay, you don't know the numbers your opponent has, and you don't know the number you're gonna get yourself either. Your only knowledge is what numbers have been played so far, and you have to rely on memory for that. So what is going to happen? You have to set up the board to benefit you in the next round, and depending on the numbers you have, maybe you want the board to be set up so that the opponent will have to play first. Interesting choices all the game, and I just like it a lot actually. So this game is only for 2 players, of course, and in that I had hoped it would be a more portable game, because most of my 2-player games of this size here are thinner. Yeah, so they are easy to pack, and I see no reason to have a thick box like this one, because this is all that you get in the game. But okay, if you don't mind the transport nature of the box, just take the components yourself, and it fits very nicely in the luggage. So I like this game a lot, and it's very tactical and just a lot of options to have for a simple Connect 4 game. So I like it a lot. No questions about it. No problem to recommend this game at all. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope to see you again in the next episode of Talkers Reviews. Until then, see ya.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.